Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 15 of our Orlando Wizards franchise. I am going to skip the last two regular season episodes and we'll just advance on to the wild card weekend. And we are the 11-2 Orlando Wizards. So if we win this episode today, we basically make the playoffs. So let's check out the playoff bracket. The Miami Dolphins and the Orlando Wizards are the number one teams in the AFC right now. Or rather, Orlando in the NFC number one seed and Miami number one in the AFC seed. But it could change. Either the Dolphins or the Wizards could go pushed back to wildcard spot, and then a different team will probably be at that number one spot. So, without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you at kickoff.
From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
It is snow-covered in East Rutherford, New Jersey today, as we are not far from New York City. So the Giants are wearing their traditional blue uniforms while the Orlando Wizards are wearing their white uniforms. And this is going to be a really interesting game to see. I mean, the Giants, they are 4-9 on the year. We should easily win this game out today and advance to the playoffs.
Daniel Jones and the New York Giants versus Cam Newton and the Orlando Wizards.
Alright, we are the Orlando Wizards, and we will kick this one off here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, just right outside of New York City. And you cross the Delaware River, and you get to see the New York skyline. That's New York City. And East Rutherford is one of the most popular cities in New Jersey, as in a matter of fact, because the New York Giants and Jets play at MetLife Stadium. And the Brooklyn Nets actually used to play in East Rutherford before relocating to Brooklyn, New York City. They used to play in the Continental Airlines Arena in East Rutherford, which was home to them for quite some time up until, I have to say, 2010 or 2012. But Saquon Barkley runs the ball there and gains a yard. East Rutherford is actually also home to the American Dream Mall, which has a DreamWorks water park and a Nickelodeon Universe theme park, which sounds pretty cool. So this is going to be a first down and 10. Sterling Shepard there did claim a 7-yard reception. So this is going to be a first down and 10. So Saquon Barkley claims a reception there. That's going to be a 2nd and 7 for a gain of 3 yards on that play. So 2nd and 7 now. New York is at the 46-yard line. The Giants are going to run this with Saquon. And he gains for about 4 yards on that play. So that's going to be a 3rd down and 3 now for the Giants, as they are on offense trying to get the first down there. So they're going to run the ball with Saquon, and he actually does get that in. Does not get that in. Actually, 4th and 1. It's kind of hard to see the goal line because of the snow. And I don't like playing in the snow games just because it's harder to read everything. So they run the ball. Alvin Kamara gains for at least 9 yards on that play. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the New York Giants. So the Giants, they want to play offense until they get that touchdown. So they run the ball, and they get stopped at the 29-yard line. Saquon Barkley, 12 rushes, 67 yards, no touchdowns last week. So 2nd and 8. Clock's winding down pretty fast here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as they make the final snap, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. This ends the first quarter here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as it ties 0-0. Giants have the football. 3rd and 8 now for the New York Giants. And the Giants, they are going to get sacked on this play. no other than Cam Jordan with his first sack of the game defensively. They lost quite a bit of yardage there on that play, so that's going to be a 4th and 21. So Tyler Lockett will be ready to return the punt. He actually returned a punt return for a touchdown last episode against the Carolina Panthers, which I will have in the link below. So Cam Newton steps onto the field for the first time in this episode. We did not play offense at all in the first quarter. I kind of hate playing all defense in the first quarter because it's just boring, and I wish we should have played some offense. But the Giants do not want to give up. So 1st and 10 now from the 23-yard line here in East Rutherford. We're going to use some inside zone featuring the running back Frank Gore. I am going to put Jalen Jefferson. Actually, I am going to put Jameis Winston in for quarters 3 and 4. So that's going to be a 1st down and 10 for a gain of at least a couple or so yards. So we're going to run the ball on offense. So we're going to hand this off to Frank Gore, and he uses that juke move. He uses another juke move. He's going to break tackles along the way. No one is going to stop him. He gets a touchdown for the Wizards, and it will be a 7-0 lead here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So this will be his 110th career rushing touchdown for Frank Gore, and it's going to be 7-0 here at MetLife Stadium. Alright, now 2nd and 5 from the 39-yard line here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The Giants are back to pass. They're going to throw this one to Darius Slayton. So that's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the New York Giants. So Daniel Jones, he gets sacked. The ball is out. Richard Sherman actually makes that fumble recovery, and he jumps on in there and gets that touchdown for the Orlando Wizards. So this is interesting to see. I mean, Daniel Jones, he got sacked on his play. The ball was out. This will be the first turnover of the game for the New York Giants, as this will now become a 14-0 lead here for the Orlando Wizards. Giants do get the first turnover, and we're going to take a break. Okay, Kawan Short did make a fumble recovery during the break there, and now we are on offense with Cam Newton. He threw that pass. It was considered to be incomplete, so that's going to be a 2nd and 10 now. We're going to use a passing play. And I'm thinking about throwing this one to Jarvis Landry, and I'm going to throw this to Jarvis Landry. He gets stopped at the 1 there, 2 for 330 yards. I'm just going to run the ball with Cam Newton just because I'm just going to run it with him, and he actually gets it in from 1 yard in. So that's going to be a touchdown. So that's going to be 21-0 lead for the Orlando Wizards here in MetLife Stadium. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. Alright, 1st down and 10 now here for the New York Giants football team. They're going to throw this pass, and it's going to be completed to Darius Slayton. So that's going to be a 2nd and 3 now here for the New York Giants. So the Giants, they want to move the chains here. They don't want to make that mistake like they did when they lost the football and Richard Sherman recovered it for a fumble, which was a great performance by us, by the way. And they get that 1st down and 10. They're at the 49. They don't want to give up. They want to score touchdowns here. And he throws this all the way deep to Slayton. And Darius Slayton does get the first touchdown of the game for the New York Giants. It was a 40-yarder. And we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, now it is kickoff time here at East Rutherford, New Jersey. And Jarvis Landry is actually ready to return the kickoff here. And he's going to return this all the way. Nobody even stops him or nothing. He's going to end this first half on a very positive note. He rolls it into the end zone. And that's going to be his 2nd kickoff return for a touchdown this season. The Wizards, however, are going to lead this one at 29-7 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. This snow would be pretty good for the indoor ski and alpine place at the American Dream Mall, which is also in East Rutherford. Pretty interesting ball. It took him a couple years to build. So yeah, it's not far from New York City, and Cam Newton hands this off to Frank Gore, and he actually does get that 2-point conversion. We'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, now it is kickoff time here at MetLife Stadium. The Giants kick off in the second half, and what you guys saw earlier, Jarvis Landry returned a kickoff return for a touchdown, and that made it spectacular, because that's what I like to see. And he has 60 yards per return. He has at least 120 some kick returns. So this is going to be a first down and 10 here for the Orlando Wizards. Jameis Winston throws this to Rob Gronkowski, and that's an 8-yard reception. 2nd and 2 now here for the Orlando Wizards, as we're going to play some offense here. And Jameis Winston, he's thinking about using the 0-1 run play with Frank Gore, and he uses that juke move, and he's going to get stopped at the 46. So he has 3 rushes and 95 yards. So we're at 1513 rushing yards this season, and we've surpassed our 1500 yard rushing mark season, which is surprising to see. And Frank Gore, he's going to run the ball, and he gets that into the end zone for a touchdown, and that's going to be a 46-yard run, and the Wizards will magically lead this 36-7. All right, now first down and 10 here for the NY Giants. They're going to run the ball with Saquon Barkley, the Penn State product, as he loses gains at least 6 yards. I thought he lost a couple there as we were about to tackle him, but 2nd and 4 now from the 41. They're going to run the ball. Now he loses quite a bit of yards, so that's going to be a 3rd down and 9. So Sean Davis made that tackle for the loss there, and 3rd and 9, the Giants, they're going to think about throwing the football. Avery Williamson pressures him, but he doesn't get sacked. But this will result in a 4th and 9 for the Giants, and Orlando will be ready to return the punt here with Tyler Lockett. So Giants punt this away. Lockett ready to return, and he is going to return this one up at the 31. So that's going to be a first down and 10, 27-yard return. We're going to use a slants route here on 1st and 10. So Jameis Winston, he is going to throw this one. And he throws this one to Malik Davis. And Malik Davis will get stopped at the 33. 2 for 2, 44 yards for Jameis Winston. So Malik Davis has at least 258 some receiving yards, which I'd like to see that happen. So Jameis Winston back to pass. He's going to throw this one. He's going to fire it out to Rob Gronkowski, and he's going to get that first down at the 12. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. So we're going to use the Power O run play featuring Frank Gore as our running back. So, and he's been injured. He was injured throughout the regular season. Keep that in mind. And he has 146 carries in rushing yards in today's episode. And I'm presuming this might end the 3rd quarter. So we're just going to do one simple run play with Winston. And I'm going to hand this off to Melvin Gordon the 3rd. This ends the 3rd. Alright, 3rd and 1. Jameis Winston back to pass from 1 yard out. He throws this one to T.Y. Hilton, and he claims a touchdown reception. And that's going to be a 43-7 lead here in East Rutherford. T.Y. Hilton does get his 6th touchdown reception on the season. All right, now first down and 10 from the 28-yard line here in New Jersey. So Cam Jordan makes the sack there. And Preston Smith, the former Washington Redskins linebacker, makes that fumble recovery. So that's going to be a first down and 10. New York with their 3rd turnover. I'm presuming it's going to be their 3rd turnover. And Cam Jordan, he has 12 sacks this season. He's probably one of our best defensive linemen on the team this year. So we're going to change, pistol bunch tight end. We're going to use a slant formation. Hopefully we should be able to find one. Double slant route ain't bad. Not bad at all. But Jameis Winston throws. He's going to throw this one out to Jarvis Landry. That's going to be a touchdown for the Wizards. And that's going to be his first receiving touchdown of the game. And the Wizards will lead it 50-7. All right, now first down and 10, Daniel Jones. He's going to fire this one out to Darius Slayton. So that's going to be a 2nd and 3 there for a gain of 7 yards on that play. So he has 113 passing yards, Daniel Jones, in this episode. So Daniel Jones, he is ready to throw this pass. It's going to be an incompletion. I think Padarius is down and injured, so that's going to be a 3rd down and 3 now here for the Giants. Their O-line got injured, so that's going to be a 1st down. I thought we were going to get that INT there for a moment, but then Darius Slayton claimed that reception. So he's not a bad receiver as of right now in this episode. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to claim receptions and all that. So he fires this one. That's incomplete. So 10 for 14 there, 120 yards. So clock's moving forward to 2 minutes. And we got the 2-minute warning coming up. So there's a flag. Let's see what that's on first of all. They do get a 1st down, but it is a holding call. And I'm thinking we are going to accept this. It's on Will Hernandez. They will still have possession of the football, but they'll be pushed back 10 yards. And like I've said, I'll only accept holding calls if they got the 1st down. If they didn't get the 1st down, then I would decline. Because that's what they would do mainly. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 43-yard line here in East Rutherford. So Daniel Jones, he's going to fire this one out. And they get the touchdown. So that was a 43-yard touchdown by Sterling Shepard. And it's going to be a 50-14 lead here at MetLife Stadium. All right, now it is kickoff time here in MetLife Stadium. So Jarvis Landry is ready to return the kickoff. And he is up on his feet up until the 27. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to do a passing play. We're actually going to use the shotgun formation, split offset X-dig pass play. And Jameis Winston, he's going to fire this one out. He's going to throw this to the right to T.Y. Hilton. That's going to be a 1st down. 90 seconds to go before the game is over. And we actually do clinch the playoffs with this win. So Jameis Winston, he's going to fire this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. 6 for 7, 109 yards there. So we're going to use a halfback flip screen pass play on 2nd and 10 from the 43. Jameis Winston, another incompletion. And we will see you guys at statistics. Daniel Jones, 147.1 pass rating, 13 for 17 there, 172 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. Jameis Winston, 158.3 pass rating, 8 for 10 there, 2 touchdowns on the day. Rushing wise, Frank Gore with 6 carries, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6 broken tackles on the day. Cam Newton with 1 carry and a touchdown on the day. So Jarvis Landry had 1 touchdown on the day. Darius Slayton and T.Y. Hilton both had touchdowns, and Sterling Shepard defensively. Let's check this one out. Cam Jordan 2 sacks, Preston Smith 1 sack, and Patrick Peterson with a sack. There were no INTs whatsoever. There were fumble recoveries, and Richard Sherman got a touchdown out of that one. Kick return before ending the first half. Jarvis Landry returned that one for a touchdown. And that basically wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode.